Hi there, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. We're going to continue our hyperbolic geometry exploration by reflecting a point in a line. So we did see how to reflect a line in a line, and I created a tool to reflect that. Although, as with most of the tools we've been creating in this series, they're a little finicky. I'm starting to wonder whether or not I should go back and just sort of bite the bullet and change my because most of the problem is this circular tool arc that makes an arc, and it looks quite nice. But if I had the full circle, yeah, it'd look a little ugly because of stuff outside the red circle that we're interested in. But everything would have stayed exact and nice and proper, and I wouldn't be having so many issues. But, it's more about the illustration and just sort of seeing how wonky some of this stuff looks, and yet it all still can be done with the same straight edge and compass style construction. So we're going to start with a point and another point, and we are going to reflect one of them, A, in the other. We'll call it, I don't know why it's wanting to call it C. There doesn't seem to be a B anytime here, so we're going to call him B. There we go. So we're going to reflect A and B just like we did in the Euclidean geometry sense, but we're going to do it hyperbolically. So we're going to construct a line through A and B, and so our reflected point will lie on this line. Okay? And so now what do we need to do? Well, we need a perpendicular line through B, perpendicular to this given line, and then B will act sort of as our... Actually, we don't even need that, do we? Connecting the line through there. Yeah. I think when I did the Euclidean geometry one, it took way too long. You don't actually need the perpendicular line there. It helps to visualize that this is the reflection, because it reduces it down to the reflecting in a line case, but yeah, we don't need that. We just need B to be the midpoint of A in our brand new point. Simple as that. So past me is a goof. Oh well, there's our point reflected in B. So we'll create a brand new tool for this, as we do occasionally. So our new point, intersection of C and D, so that'd be hyperbolic circle, yeah, okay. Our input objects, we don't need these, we just need the hyperbolic disk and our A and B. Okay, so A will be reflected in the second point, we click B, and we'll call this reflect in a point. And we have a tool created for that one. Reflect in a point. You can see I have reflect in circle and reflect in circle. I'm going to do two of these separately in two different videos, reflecting from outside inside a hyperbolic circle and reflecting from inside to outside. Those will be the next two videos. But there's our reflecting a point in a point. And we're good to go. Now I'm just going to move that down the list. And there it is all the way at the bottom of our list, but there we have it. Let's take him for a spin, because I can't imagine this one messing up. So first point will be reflected in the second point, and somehow it managed to. So there we go. There it goes back to reflecting. So I think what's going on here is because we got the circular tool here, it's imposing its own version of which point should be clockwise to another point. So I think when the arc from A to B would have A be going to B counterclockwise, that's when these points line up. But the second we bring A over here, and so it would be this point going to the midpoint clockwise, then our point moves around properly. So just more fun with the circular arc tool that has become my nemesis in this little mini-series. But there we go. That's a construction of a point reflected in a point in hyperbolic geometry. Hope you liked it.